Hello, it's me, Nancy, today. Well, we're on the New York Thruway. I guess we're at the Jonas Ponds or Julius Ponds uh, rest area on the New York Thruway. And we're on our way to Palmyra to the temple again. This is our weekend. I guess I need to brush my hair. Well, we won't worry about that right now. Um, in the car this time, I've been working on reading a book. It's Fiber, Gourds and Fiber. I think, is it Jim Wides who wrote this book? I can't remember. But I've been reading it, and it's very interesting. I've been reading it word for word. Sometimes I just don't get around to reading these books I've got because I'm so busy sitting there in my chair with my computer, and trying to get away from the computer is kind of difficult. So this way, I figure if I just read a book every time we go to Palmyra, eventually I will have read all these new craft books I've gotten. Anyway, so I want to learn how to do fiber on gourds, and they break it down that there are three main ways. Or three main parts of it, and it's all based on utilitarian. And I guess gourds were one of the very first things around for carrying, probably before baskets, but who knows. Anyway, so there's attaching a rim, attaching a handle, or doing something with the rim, making a handle, making a base so it'll sit on. And so that way you could have a tall, skinny, bottle-shaped gourd that would stand up. I was thinking if I could make a water-carrying gourd, if I could create it so that I can carry water, I could use that for a water bottle in the car, and I wouldn't have to have this plastic stuff. They've been used for thousands of years. So if I could just learn how to do that. And I love multimedia. I love having one one thing with another thing, like fabric on, I don't know, any two mediums, fabric and paper, gourd and fiber, with antlers and basketry material, or antler and basket and fiber. Anyway, that's sort of my thing. It was interesting to see how you attach a handle. You can put a button on the side of a gourd. You would make four little holes, then you would sew the button on with probably dental floss. It's probably the best thing that we've got right now, or sinew or something. Anyway, sew the button on nicely with a bit of a room between it, just like you would put it on a coat. And then you put your piece of reed around the button and all the way to the other side, around that one and back to the first side. And then you would weave around your handle to hold the pieces together. I thought that was very interesting. And then to make a foot, if you want to hold water in it, you don't want to make a foot that has holes in it, that holds on with holes, but you would make an entire sling that holds the entire bottle. So you could have something around the neck and around the foot, and then you connect the two. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be just two or three connecting pieces of, of fiber, or you could make an intricate netting of some sort. And there are other ways to make handles. You can make handles that don't need you to put a button on. You can just go around the neck and have the handle attaching to that. If you have a gourd that is a bubble gourd, like a big round part at the bottom and a smaller round part at the top, that would have a neck. And so then you would put your one fiber around the neck, and then you could attach your handle to that, and that would hold your bottle, so you could pick it up easily and you wouldn't have made holes in it. Then you can just make a small lid in the top. Then I read about how if you want a lid to hold onto a bottle, you could extend the lid so that you've narrowed it out on the inside, and then on the outside you place a piece of wide something like cedar bark. And you attach that, lash it around to that, and then on the other one it's going to fit inside like this. So you've narrowed this part down, and then on the inside of this you put an extra piece that goes around, so that you have these two pieces that are long, and they're going to fit. They're going to slide over one another. So one attaches to the top and one attaches to the base. It was very interesting to learn that. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm getting well acquainted with this. It's good. Okay, so that's all I wanted to tell you. Talk to you later. Bye.